myself a life. Kill your mom and everything else. Free to go.
You killed this track.
That's my best friend, that's my best friend. Bless you. Big old booty, message from Texas, West Nessa. I'm a skeet all of them, couldn't catch you. And that's my bestie, my bestie, my best friend, go best friend. Living TTG and everything is still on fleek. Baby rolling with me, she gon' smile cause she on fleek. $100,000 out my pay, my don't bleed. Yeah. Take them boys to school, swagger number 3. I'm bleeding bad, like a bumblebee. Holla, proceed. I'm a that like groceries. He don't let lay that down like they do it. No type of eat that. Supply your bitch that got pistols, no wood. I want that I'm making good. Helicopter chopping with the buzz. Stuff them rats inside them if they nudge. Bang that other side, curse. And my reefer louder than a speaker. Yeah, my niece is hanging with the Beatles. If you ever found a better keeper. 37 cameras for the sneakers. Going out like Oscar Benny Siegel. Send the cop, I can't wait to mistreat him. Forcing yo, I can't wait to mislead him. And beat them, they my people. That's my best friend, that's my best friend. Bless you. Big old booty, message from Texas, West Nessa. I'm a skeet all of them, couldn't catch you. And that's my bestie, my bestie, my best friend, go best friend. Living TTG and everything is still on fleek. Baby rolling with me, she gon' smile cause she on fleek. $100,000 out my pay, my don't bleed. Yeah. Let me tell you how I spent a couple hundreds today. I done cut back on that lean, I'm on that Henry do say. Don't do no talking when you sing, you better shoot in his face. I got 100 that can't wait to replay. Michael Jackson, moonwalking. The slime pour me 2 shots. Me on go down bullying at the bull stop. No, I can't get arrested cause I'm talking about my neck. I'ma put that in a book. I'm a dog, they get stuck. My little sister Dora, he don't like it. Chums and give me love. What up, cuz? Here your cup. Come my bud, bring my buck. Your crew suck, don't got bucks. These ain't no. That's my best friend, that's my best friend. Bless you. Big old booty, message from Texas, West Nessa. I'm a skeet all of them, couldn't catch you. And that's my bestie, my bestie, my best friend, go best friend. Living TTG and everything is still on fleek. Baby rolling with me, she gon' smile cause she on fleek. $100,000 out my pay, my don't bleed. Yeah.
What up, y'all? How y'all doing? This is a impromptu early afternoon live. We're going to talk about some things that's going on right here in Atlanta, y'all. Okay? For those of y'all that's already heard, Young Thug and Gunna, who are a part of a alleged gang called Young Slime Life, were indicted here in Atlanta, and we're just gonna read just a few, just get some information about exactly what in the world is going on. It does seem like there is a war on our young black entertainers, man. Like Young Jock was arrested the other day. You got Thug, you got Gunna, you got all these rappers, YFN, Lucci. You know what I mean? So it's definitely something to keep your eyes open for. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our young black youth, they want to get into rap. They want to, be in that scene, but it's so much that goes behind putting out lyrics. You got to back some of them lyrics up. Sometimes people will test your gangster. They will see if you really bout what you rap about, right? And so, that's the dangerous part about doing that. So I want to kind of show y'all kind of what I was able to pull up here today, so y'all can kind of get an idea on exactly what is going on with this situation. So let me pull this up for you. All right. As you can see here, okay, it says what Young Thug and Gunna's indictment means for rap music on trial. The Georgia indictment perpetuates a much criticized history of prosecutors using rap lyrics in court. The defendants could spend decades in prison if convicted. So this looks to be, y'all, another example of rappers. Y'all remember what happened to Bobby Smyrna when he was rapping and he was actually rapping? You know that one, what's that one? The Smyrna dance. Boom. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That song, they were rapping about actual murders. It was a song full of snitching, a song full of bragging about what murders, who shot who, what date they got shot, where they got shot. So all the police did was just, oh, let me time this up real quick. Okay, it happened here. Okay, yep, okay, oh, wow, okay, so boom. And then all of a sudden you see all these indictments coming down. So it looks like here's yet another situation where people's rap lyrics are being used against them. It says here on May 9th, Young Thug was arrested at his Atlanta home after being named in a broad 56-count gang indictment. According to the indictment, the rapper and 27 other people, including Gunna, allegedly conspired to violate the Georgia criminal racketeering law. The government claims that YSL, which is Young Thug's rap collective and label, also known as Young Stoner Life, is a criminal gang with ties to the National Bloods organization. So they are trying to put a RICO on these guys, okay? Specifically, the 28 people named in the indictment were all charged with conspiracy to violate the state's Racketeer, Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, or RICO. I'm sure we have seen the RICO before, right? That's Georgia's version of the federal law originally designed to fight against organized crime. Under this complicated statute, prosecutors must prove that the defendants committed at least 2 specific offenses within a 10-year period that were part of a racketeering scheme. If found guilty, penalties. If found guilty, penalties for RICO include up to 20 years in prison, a monetary fine, or both. Young Thug is also charged with participation in a criminal street gang, a state violation, also carrying a potential prison sentence of up to 20 years. Gunna is charged only under the RICO. Charges against other names in the indictment span murder, attempted murder, robbery, assault, carjacking, and theft, along with possession and drugs and firearms. As for Young Thug, prosecutors claim he co-founded YSL as a criminal street gang in 2012. According to the 88-page indictment, Young Thug committed more than 30 crimes under the RICO from 2013 to 2021. Among them, theft, terroristic threats, and possession of drugs with the intent to distribute. Some of Young Thug's alleged crimes per the indictment include the lyrics to several songs and various social media photos over the years of him flashing a YSL gang hand sign. Some of the most serious charges in the indictment involve the January 2015 death of Donovan Thomas Jr., who was shot at an Atlanta barbershop in a suspected drive-by shooting. According to local news report, at five of Young Thug's alleged YSL associates, including another YSL rapper, Yak Gotti, whose real name is DeMonte Kendrick, are now charged with Thomas's murder. Yak Gotti and 4 other people are also charged with the attempted murder of 2 others. 3 days before the alleged murder, the indictment asserts Young Thug rented a silver Infiniti sedan that was used in the killing. The indictment claims that Thomas was a rival gang member. A little more than 2 weeks after Thomas's death, Young Thug and a different alleged gang member purportedly took part in a conversation where one of them said that sacrifices must be made. Soldiers must fall in order for battle to be won. The next day, Young Thug allegedly said in a video posted on social media, so a nigga lie to their mama, lie to their kids, lie to their brothers and sisters, then get right into the courtroom and tell God's honest truth. Don't get it. Y'all niggas need to get effing killed, bro. From me and YSL. In what prosecutors argue was another RICO offense. Thomas's death isn't the only alleged murder in the indictment. On March 14th, prosecutors claim 4 YSL associates shot and killed Shamel Drinks, allegedly another rival gang member. Drinks, who was 23, was found with multiple gunshot wounds, according to local news network. Other allegations that stand out concern YFN Lucci, an Atlanta rapper who has been in jail following his own 2021 state RICO indictment. On February 9th, 2022, the indictment alleges 3 YSL associates attempted to murder YFN Lucci while stabbing him with a shank. Whoa. Damn, YFN Lucci is also a rival gang member. Prosecutors claim on top of that, on February 22nd, 2 other YSL associates discussed how to get Young Thug's permission for a second murder attempt on the incarcerated YFN Lucci, the indictment asserts. On February 7th, one of the 2 YSL associates who sought Young Thug's permission to murder YFN Lucci attempted to murder an Atlanta police officer, prosecutors claim. Notably, the indictment also names rapper Pee Wee Roscoe, along with conspiracy to violate Georgia's RICO law. Roscoe faces additional drug, gun, and gang charges, which could lead to more prison time. Roscoe's RICO crimes, the indictment alleges, include shooting Lil Wayne's tour bus in April 15th. Wow. In August 2020, after earlier sentence was thrown out by a judge, Roscoe pleaded guilty to 2 gang-related charges in connection with the tour bus shooting. Prosecutors dropped the other charges, which originally included violation of the RICO Act and multiple counts of aggravated assault. The most recent crimes alleged in the indictment took place on April 27th or April 28th, according to prosecutors. One of the co-defendants, who had apparently been a murder target for years, years earlier, ordered a fellow YSL associate to murder an alleged gang member. The killing does not appear to have been carried out. Gunna's alleged RICO acts in the indictment range from September 2017 to March 2022. They included allegations of theft by receiving a stolen firearm, possession of drugs with intent to distribute, and participation in gang activity, and a traffic stop for speeding involving vehicles that purportedly were armed with AK-47s and other weapons. The government also cited Gunna's lyrics in social media posts, including this June 2020 appearance in Lil Keith's Fox 5 video, where Gunna allegedly wears YSL and slat pendants while rapping, "We got 1,000 round choppers." Young Thug's lawyer, Brian Steele, told Pitchfork on May 10th that the rapper has committed no violation of law whatsoever. In a press conference also on May 10th, Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis touted the indictment as a victory against violent crimes. She estimated that 10 other defendants were already jailed and said that 3, including Young Thug, were arrested on the evening of May 9th. Gunna turned himself into authorities on May 11th, and it is unclear if he currently has an attorney who can comment on the situation. As the Associated Press notes, a Democrat elected in 2020, Willis has signaled that she may also invoke the state RICO law as she investigates efforts by former President Donald J. Trump and his associates to undermine his Georgia electoral defeat. Willis has indicated that she plans to keep bringing RICO charges against alleged gangs. I believe it allows juries and the communities to see the complete picture of a crime. She said at a press conference, but rappers and their crews may be particularly vulnerable to such crimes when placed in front of jurors, perhaps not particularly enough with the form to make a distinction between art and reality. Prosecutors have brought RICO charges. Hold on. Willis plans to keep the RICO charges. Okay, she said press conference. But rappers, okay, prosecutors have brought RICO charges in recent years against rappers Bobby Shmurda, Tekashi 6ix9ine, along with disgraced singer R. Kelly. Do y'all notice that they always say disgraced singer? Disgraced when they talk about R. Kelly. It says, not coincidentally, the Young Thug incident has also drawn scrutiny for quoting the rapper's lyrics, a prosecutorial practice long criticized by advocates for hip-hop and free speech. For instance, the indictment quotes Young Thug rapping in 2018, "I never killed anybody, but got something to do with that body." Jay-Z and Meek Mill have recently championed a bill that would block rap lyrics from being used as evidence in the state of New York. District Attorney Willis has shown no qualms about using lyrics as evidence. The First Amendment does not protect people from prosecutors using music as evidence if it is such. She said at a press conference, one of the songs cited in the indictment is "Take It to Trial" by Young Thug, Gunna, and Yacht Gotti from last year's YSL compilation, Slime Language 2. On it, the indictment notes, Yacht Gotti raps, "For my slimes, you know I'll kill." Young Thug sings the hook. Y'all, man, listen. You gotta be careful what you're putting out here on these streets now, especially in these rap songs. All right, now let's look at this. Here is a video here. I want y'all to see this here. Hold on. Let's see if I can get the whole thing in here. There we go. Go over here. Let's play it.
Easy. And we know you want to give them the very best. That's why we offer nutritious Hill Science Diet, supporting bone and muscle development. At Petco, we have everything they need to start life out strong.
We are staying on top of the story of popular rapper Young Thug and more than 20 others arrested on gang-related charges, some of them charged with murder and attempted robbery. An 80-page indictment lays out several of the rapper's songs as evidence.
Let's get straight to Hope Ford. She's been digging into how those words can be used against him. She joins us live in the studio. Hope?
Yeah, the indictment says the lyrics show involvement in some of the crimes those people are accused of. But could there be First Amendment issues? Checked with attorneys to find out. 9 of Young Thug's songs used as evidence, with lyrics such as, "I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with that body," and "I killed his man in front of his mama." The indictment saying these words used after the murder of Donovan Thomas, the leader of a rival gang, one of the people charged with his death, a member of Thug's YSL label. District Attorney Fani Willis says,
I believe in the First Amendment. It's one of our most precious rights. However, the First Amendment does not protect people from prosecutors using it as evidence if it is such.
Legal analyst Paige Pate says it may be hard to use music as proof of a crime.
I've not seen a successful challenge to these Georgia laws that allow that kind of evidence to be used as evidence of a crime in a criminal trial. but I do think that's going to be problematic for the state.
But attorney Daryl Cohen believes, coupled with other evidence, the lyrics add substance.
It's just piece by piece by piece. And taken by themselves, they probably don't mean a lot. But when you put them together, what do you have? A big RICO conspiracy.
Using rap lyrics as evidence is not new, but there's conflicting results. Rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine's lyrics were used in his 2018 trial, where it was discovered he was not a gang member, even though he said he was in his songs. In 2016, rapper Tay K was convicted of murder, using a music video as evidence. And in 2018, rapper Vontae Skinner's lyrics were used in his attempted murder trial. His conviction was overturned when the New Jersey Supreme Court ruled the jury wouldn't have found him guilty if they weren't made to listen to his lyrics. Still, Cohen believes Willis's tactic of using Thug's music as proof of gang activity is the right way to go. And Thug's attorney maintains Thug's rap label is not a street gang, and there's no basis to include the rapper in the indictment. Now, attorneys not associated with this case say even if Thug is a member of a gang, it will be a challenge to prove he had knowledge and intent of crimes committed by other members.
Morning, Janice.
Morning, Greg.
Wow. Okay, y'all. So, I don't know if y'all saw when Young Thug, they raided his house. They had all kind of helicopters over this man's house. Like, it was really, really, really a crazy scene. Now, when I tell y'all, Young Thug came out the crib so laid back and cool, like he won't press for nothing. Like he came out there in his little handcuffs on, just like he won't pressed at all. But you know what I'm saying? It's definitely crazy. So let's look at a little bit of this. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm just gonna look at, I got about 7 or 8 pages here. We'll kind of break everything down on this right here. So as y'all can see, let me see what y'all see. I think y'all can see pretty good. Let me bring this up. Okay, so it says here, part 1 of the conspiracy. As associates of the enterprise. Oh boy, they got that enterprise word, y'all. They got that enterprise. Atmos, have you seen what they found in his house during the raid? No, Plaintiff Jane. Hey, Plaintiff Jane, how are you? I did not see what they found in this house. What was it? If you could share that with us, that would be great. If you could share that with us, that would be great. Let me see something here. Have you seen what they found in his house? Based on what they found on the raid, the boy is doing some serious time. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Jay Will said it's a wrap, even without the music. At least one of the 27 Gunna gonna tell every. You know what? Hey, Jay Will, you right. You right. Somebody gonna snitch. Somebody gonna snitch. You right. Everybody, I don't see Young Thug snitching. I don't see Gunna snitching. But one of them weaker people, they gonna snitch. They gonna say, listen, you got a chance of going down with this RICO. You're going to go to jail with them. You ain't got the money they got. You ain't got the lawyers they got. Bruh, you better save yourself. We'll give you immunity if you just tell us everything we need to know. And you'll see who walk up out of there. Whoever walk up out of that RICO, that's the one that snitched. Okay? So let's read this, y'all. So it says here, as associates of the enterprise, Young Slime Life, here and after, YSL, the defendants conspired to associate together with others for the common purposes of illegally obtaining money and property through a pattern of racketeering activity and conducted and participated in the enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity. In furtherance of the conspiracy, the defendants engaged in the activities enumerated herein. The objectives of the conspiracy included, but were not limited to. Here we go. Preserving, protecting, and enhancing the reputation, power, and territory of the enterprise through acts of racketeering activity, including murder, assault, and threats of violence. Preserving, protecting, and enhancing the reputation, power, and territory of the enterprise by posting of messages, images, videos, and songs demonstrating allegiance to the enterprise and a willingness to engage in violence on its behalf. Okay, let me see what Plaintiff James said. So Plaintiff James said they found in his house during the raid possession of firearm during the felony, a sawed-off shotgun, sawed-off rifle, another sawed-off rifle, machine gun. Good gosh. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. In his house. Damn. Woo. Yeah, he got some problems. Maintaining armed individuals ready and willing to preserve, protect, and enhance the reputation, power, and territory of the enterprise through the use of violence, obtaining money, weapons, and other property through acts of racketeering activity, including robbery, theft, and the unlawful sale of distribution of drugs, and obstructing law enforcement investigations and court proceedings through witness intimidation and attacks upon law enforcement officers. Oh, my gosh. Law enforcement officers, huh? Mm-hmm. Let's see what else we got. Hold on. So as you can see here, it says part 2, the enterprise. YSL is an enterprise consisted of a group of individuals associated. In fact, although not legal entity, YSL constitutes an ongoing organization whose members function as a continuing unit for the common purpose of achieving the objective of the enterprise. Let me go in here and see if I can pull this in a little bit more. Okay. Hold on. Let me do this. Okay. So the history. YSL is a criminal street gang that started in late 2012 in the Cleveland Avenue area of Atlanta, Georgia. I used to live over there. Wow. It's crazy. YSL claims affiliation with National Bloods gang. So they're saying that they are affiliated with the Bloods. Okay? Here we go. Hold on, let me see here. Stay home. They also found Schedule 3 drugs during a raid. Good grief. All right, here we go. So back into this here. It says, YSL's founders were Jeffrey Williams, a.k.a. Young Thug, a.k.a. Slime, Walter Murphy, a.k.a. DK, and Trontavia Stevens, a.k.a. Tick, a.k.a. Slug. Jeffrey Williams, an Atlanta-based hip-hop artist, made YSL as a well-known name by referring to it in his songs and on social media. Identifiers. YSL associates use a variety of identifiers, including colors, clothing, tattoos, and hand signs, as well as verbal and written identifiers. YSL claims affiliation with the National Bloods gang, and some associations also claim the blood subset gangs, Sex, Money, Murder, or 30 Deep. YSL associates also often display their colors by wearing a green and red bandana on their person, a practice known as flagging. YSL associates often wear clothing with the letters YSL or the word slime printed on them. YSL associates also often wear pendants displaying the letters YSL or the word slat. The most predominant YSL colors are red for Bloods and green for slime. YSL associates use a variety of hand signs. One of the most common hand sign, wiping the nose with the index finger. Another frequently used YSL hand sign consists of curling the ring and pinky finger inward toward the palm while extending the index finger and the thumb with the middle finger slightly curved. The extended middle and index fingers represent the Y. The curved middle finger and curved ring finger represent the S, and the extended finger and thumb represent the L. YSL associates also make the two guns hand sign by forming pistols with their fingers and pointing them in opposite directions. YSL associates use a variety of other identifiers. Often YSL associates will write or say the word black. I've heard that before, which means blood love all the time. YSL associates also use the word slat, which means slime love all the time. Often associates will simply refer to each other as blood or as slime. They also refer to Cleveland Avenue as Bleveland. Replacing the C with a B. Green heart, green snake, blowing nose, and green vomit emojis are also symbols commonly used by members of YSL. Primary locale. YSL members are predominantly active in Southeast Atlanta in the Cleveland Avenue area, but are expanding their activations into the areas in the metropolitan area. Wow. Okay, let me see. Admins, check your DM when you can for the receipt and what they found. Conspiracy to violate RICO in 2013 too. It's over for dude. Okay, let me check my. Hold on. Wow. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay, let me send this to. Thank you, Plain Jane. I appreciate you. All right, hold on. Okay, so let me show y'all this real quick. Let me pull this up. So this right here just kind of breaks down the receipt here. Hold on, let me bring this in so y'all can see it good. Okay, hold on, let me take this down. Okay, so this right here is from the Atlanta Police Department. So as you can see, these were the charges for Jeffrey Lamar Williams. Those are all his different names. Conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act, participation in criminal street gang activity, possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, VGCSA, possession of a Schedule 3, 4, 5, or 3, 4, or whatever those numbers are, controlled substance with intent to distribute, possession of firearm during commission of a felony, possession of sawed-off shotgun, sawed-off rifle, machine gun, dangerous weapon, or silencer. Oh, shoo. Oh, they got him with a silencer. Shit. Ooh. 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 Unlawful for a person employed by associated with criminal gang conduct to participate in criminal. Unlawful for a person employed by or associated with criminal street gang. Unlawful for a person employed by associated with criminal street gang to participate in criminal. Yeah, he's done. This is the Atlanta Police Department. These are his charges, y'all. My goodness. Looks like this was. Damn, this goes back to, like she said, 2013. So back in 2013, he had a criminal conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced or Corrupt Organizations Act. This goes all the way back to 2013. 2018, he had another charge for participation in criminal street gang activity. And now here in 2022, so there's a history here, y'all. There's a history. Yeah, what the hell you need a silencer for? That's the biggest piece of incrimination that you can give yourself is to have a damn silencer in the house. A silencer? What reason do you need a silencer, y'all, unless you're going to They've been investigating them for a long time. They got this thing wrapped all the way up. Man. Plaintiff Jane said chocolate drive-by. Don't forget he rented the getaway car and was used when the rival gamer was killed. The guy was 26. Yes, I remember Mr. Thomas. That's crazy. This is crazy. Yo, and this is what I don't understand. Like, this is a millionaire. Why you need to be... Oh, my gosh, man. Whew. Okay, let's get back over here. Thank you for sharing that with me, Plaintiff Jane. Thank you so much. All right, let me get back into this. Good grief, man. I hate that because I love Young Thug music, but damn, bro. Woo. Hold on. All right. So, there we go. Bring that in some. Bring this down. Can I bring this over? Okay. All right, y'all. So let's go to the next page. Damn. All right, so this right here, state of Georgia. I guess it's listing the names. So state of Georgia versus, okay, it's got all of the names of the young men that are convicted here. Okay, that not convicted but charged. Okay, it got all their names, and these are the charges, y'all. These are the charges. Let me just kind of bring this in a little bit so y'all can see what the charges are. Bring this down. Okay. So the charges are conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. Number 1. Number 2, murder. Number 3, armed robbery. Number 4, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Number 5, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Number 6, possession of firearm during commission of a felony. Number 7, possession of a firearm during commission of a felony. Number 8, theft by receiving stolen property. Number 9, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. Number 10, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. Number 11, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Number 12, participation in criminal gang activity. 13, theft by receiving stolen property. 14, armed robbery. 15, armed robbery. 16, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. 17, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. 18, hijacking a motorcycle in the first degree. 19, possession of a firearm during the possession of a felony. 20, possession of a firearm during the possession of a felony. 21, possession of a criminal gang activity. 22, participation in criminal gang activity. 23, participation in criminal gang activity. 24, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. 25, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. 26, participation in criminal gang activity. 27, armed robbery. 28, hijacking a motor vehicle in the first degree. 29, possession of a firearm by a first offender probationer. 30, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. 31, theft by taking. 32, attempted murder. 33, attempted murder. 34, possession of a firearm by a first offender probationer. 35, possession of a firearm by a first offender probationer. 36, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. 37, possession of firearm during the commission of a felony. 38, participation in criminal street gang activity. 39, participation in criminal street gang activity. 40, attempted murder. 41, possession of weapon by incarcerated individual. 42, participation in criminal gang activity. 43, participation in criminal gang activity. 44, possession of a weapon by incarcerated individual. Possession of weapon by incarcerated individual. Wow. I guess that was when they tried to put a hit out on somebody that was trying to kill YFN Lucci with his shake. 45, possession of a telecommunication device by incarcerated individual. 46, participation of a criminal gang activity. 47, conspiracy to commit a crime. 48, participation in criminal gang activity. 49, murder. 50, participation in criminal gang activity. 51, participation in criminal gang activity. 52, possession of a firearm by convicted felon, previously convicted of a felony involving the use of a possession of a firearm. 53, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, previously convicted of a felony involving the use of a possession of a God knows. 54, possession of a firearm during commission of a felony. 55, conspiracy to commit a crime. Ooh. Y'all, I don't see Young Thug getting up out of this. I don't see it. They got unbelievable how much evidence they have against him. Okay, I believe there's an 88-page. Those were the charges. It looks like those are the charges there. But yeah, this right here is the. Hold on. Whew. My goodness. Yeah, this was the indictment right here. Okay, and then they have something else that has 88 pages. So I'm not gonna read that. I just wanted to touch on this here. I'm going to get that information and read through it and see if there's things in there that, that is worth definitely covering. I don't like to, look, at the end of the day, these are their charges, right? We didn't give it to them. We're just reading the information. But this is definitely heartbreaking for all these, young black men to be wrapped up in this and about to throw their whole lives away over some, this is crazy. Is that someone criminal record? No, those are the charges look like. Yeah, that was the indictment. Yeah, that's the indictment. Okay. April Shower said, damn. Yeah. Granny, not even the whole record. Right. Just a case. That is a lot. What the hell? He's not getting out of this, and I wonder how safe he will be in jail. Ooh, you right. Granny, a damn shame. Yes, I am going over the 89-page indictment tonight live. Stay. Okay, well, I will be checking it out with you, Plaintiff Jane. If you need help reading, let me know. I don't mind coming on and helping you read if you want. Just let me know. Eva Nooney, is it one guy or two? Diva, what time are you going live? What time you going live, Plaintiff Jane? Young black men, bro, they killing the rest of young black men. I know. Yeah, I know. You're right. Yeah, it's just crazy. But y'all listen, man. I just want to jump on real quick just to kind of start getting into this because this is home. This is here where I am. This is like 15 minutes from where I live. Yeah. Jay Bennett says, this is what happens when you embrace the thug life. Good point. Right. K-Love92. Why live like this when you can have it all? Right. I don't understand. Noonan, you ain't had that baby yet. Girl. You should have had that baby by now. Should be popping out. All right, hold on. Let me see here. Noonan said, a thug. Is all them enhancements worth it? Right. Chocolate said, I just can't. Seeing all these black men doing stuff like this, they're smart. They could use the smarts to be legitimate entrepreneurs. Right. You would think so. With all the people doing the cryptocurrency and all this kind of stuff, Diva said the government would just let you keep committing crimes until they have all the goods on you. Well, yeah, they got them. They obviously got them. The plaintiff Jane said, why are our black men addicted to the streets and street culture when there's no need for them to do that to be financially okay? I could see the legit hunger and poor. I can see the legit hungry and poor, but the rich, right? It's really, I agree. Plaintiff Jane, I totally agree. Caleb 92 said, I got a soft spot for Thug, but he out here doing the most for no reason. Yeah, I do too. I like Young Thug. I like Young Thug a lot. I do. Plaintiff Jane said, you got to ask yourself why, when these men reach new levels and get all that money and fame, they still want to get their hands dirty in the streets. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't, especially when you got money, like you're going to have an extra target on your head. Caleb 92 said, hang it up, flat screen. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Well, y'all listen. I will follow up with y'all as I get more information. Let me read this here. Plaintiff Jane said, Jay Bennett facts. We got to get this sick mentality out of our community. And young men, why do they feel it's necessary? That's a great question. Let me see. Noonie said, no, kill me now. No, don't put that out there. No, we're not going to kill you. You're going to have this baby peacefully, happily. Newly, we want a baby. Virtual hug. Okay, Noonie said May 20th. It's my early due date. Okay, we ain't there yet. Okay. All right, I got you. Plaintiff Jane said, it's a shame we value street cred more than we value freedom and being able to take care and spend time with our families. Yes. This man net worth is $8 million. Why does he feel the need to prove he's tough? I don't get it. Chocolate said, I talked to my son about this when he was young. Use his cousins as examples. I told him I'd rather him live alive than he have street cred and dead. Right, that makes sense. Jay Bennett said, the plaintiff Jane, we need to teach and show our young men a different set of values. Indeed. I agree with y'all. Thank y'all for participating here in this live. I know it's at a weird hour, so people at work, so people watch it on the replay. But, this is something we definitely need to pray for all those young men. I don't doubt that maybe there are some charges in there that may have been thrown in there to kind of juice this thing up because the government will do stuff like that. But if they're guilty of any of this stuff, it is just too horrible, okay? Let's pray for Young Thug. Let's pray for all those young men. Let's pray for Gunna, all the young men that are involved in this thing here. Pray that that a lot of this stuff is not true, y'all. I would hate to see Young Thug go down. He is definitely a pioneer in the music industry. The guy is so incredibly talented. I would hate for him to go down with this situation being why he went down, okay? So y'all just pray for these young men. Pray for these young men. Jay Will said most of them be nobodies before the money, and then when they get it, I can control crash dummies. They had all criminal organizations get it the worst. Oh, dang, man. All right, y'all. Hold on. My baby girl will arrive on May 23rd. Seems like a good day since my grandmother was born on that day. Okay. That was for Noonie. Okay, perfect. Listen, y'all have a blessed day. I will see y'all tonight. Diva's supposed to be going live at 4:30, y'all, to have a special guest. I think it's going to be one of the criminals in jail with R. Kelly or that was in jail with R. Kelly. So y'all want to check that out. Don't forget that I'll be live at 7:30 tonight right here on the Atmos Love Zone. It is going to be a battle of two of YouTube's most hated. Robert Keller on the R. Kelly side. Let me say on the victim side, and then he'll be going against Dana J tonight, who was pure R. Kelly. They will be having a battle tonight, a debate talking about this, all these different things that's going on with this case. So make sure y'all are here to show support for whoever you think is going to win. Okay, if you haven't already, like this video and also subscribe to the channel. Okay, I love y'all. Thank y'all very much for coming on, and I will holler at y'all later. Jay Bennett said that U.S. government are the biggest gangsters going. Praying for them. I do agree with that. Okay. All right, y'all. Love you too, Plain Jane. I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. What's up? What's up, D Grand? Just watch the replay. All right. Peace out, y'all.